Good day. Today's discussion is all about finding the sum using the S sub n is equals to the product of n over 2 and the a sub 1 plus the a sub n. How to find sum of the arithmetic sequence using the formula S sub n is equals to n over 2 times the sum of a sub 1 plus the a sub n. Okay, for example, you are to find the sum of an arithmetic sequence with 20 terms if the first term is 5 and the last term is 62. So from this problem, we have an information which tells us that our n is 20 since there are 20 terms. The a sub 1, which is the first term, 5, and the last term is 62. So we are going to find the sum, or shall we say the S sub n. So using the formula, all we need is to substitute all the value of n, a sub 1, and the a sub n. So for the n, we have 20, a sub 1, which is 5, the a sub 2 is 62. 5 plus 62, that is 67. And dividing 20 by 2 is equals to 10. Then get the product of 10 and 67. The result is 670. So therefore, if we are going to get the sum from 5 to 62 having 20 terms, the sum is 670. And that's correct. Another example. Finding the sum of the arithmetic sequence with 17 terms. So the first term is 5 and the last term is 101. So from the information, our n is 17, a sub 1 is 5, and the a sub n is 101. So find the sum. Okay, using the formula, substitute the value for n, a sub 1, and the a sub n. So our n is 17, a sub 1 is 5, and the a sub n is 101. So 5 plus 101, that is 106. So in this case, class, we can still divide 106 by 2. So 106 divided by 2 is equals to 53. So copy the 17. So 17 times 53 is equals to 901. So thus, the sum of the arithmetic sequence is equals to 901. Okay, so what about if the number of terms is unknown? So from the expression or from the problem given, we have there the sum is 1390. So the S sub n is 1390. The first term is 3, while the last term is 136. So we are going to determine the number of terms. So our n is unknown. So using the formula, substitute all the value for the S sub n, which is 1390. The a sub 1 is 3, and the a sub n is 136. So first, get the sum of 3 and 136. That is 139. And then we are going to divide 139 by 2. So 139 divided by 2 is 69.5. Dividing both sides by 69.5 to cancel out 69.5. So cancel out 69.5. Our n is equals to 20. So therefore, there are 20 terms in which the sum is 1390, the first term is 3, and the last term is 136. Okay, so our next example is, this time we are going to find the first term. Given that the last term is 67, the sum is 781, and there are 22 terms. So from the information, we have the sum which is 781. There are 22 terms, that is our n. The last term is 67. So our a sub 1 is unknown. We are going to find the first term. Using the formula, substitute all the value, where a sub n is 781, n is 22, and the last term is 67. So 22 divided by 2 is equals to 11. And then after that one, you can either distribute 11 to a sub 1 plus 67, or you can divide both sides by 11. So in my case, I'm going to divide both sides by 11. So 781 divided by 11 is 71. While on the right side, 11 is cancelled, what remains is a sub 1 plus 67. And then you are going to subtract both sides by 67. So for the right side, this will be cancelled out. So 67 minus 67 is cancelled out. While on the other side, 71 minus 67 is equals to the a sub 1. And 71 minus 67 is equals to 4. So the first term of the given arithmetic sequence, where sum is 781, the last term is 67, and there are 22 terms, the first term is 4. And thank you. God bless.